Tonight's movie is Psycho from 1960. I've been watching the new Netflix Ed Gein series. There's a part of it that kind of goes into Alfred Hitchcock making Psycho and kind of all the backlash of the idea of it and that he shouldn't release that movie, and then kind of seeing what that movie releasing unfolded. And I never knew that these were tied together in the sense that like this was based off of the story of him. So that kind of made me want to watch it. Knowing what I know about Psycho and just horror in general, I think that it's good to kind of revisit some of the old things that kind of got us to where we are today. If you've never seen Psycho, it's about Norman Bates, a guy who owns a hotel, who has a house above the hotel where he lives with his mother. As the movie unfolds, you realize and learn that his mother's not real. Well, she's real, she's dead. She's been dead for a long time, and he's dressing as her to kind of pose as her, and he's just psychologically messed up and ends up burning people. And then there's this whole thing about like his psyche eval at the very end. It's a pretty hokey movie by today's standards. Like it's not scary at all. Although at the time, it really pushed the boundary and opened up the horror genre to a whole different level than what it was at the time. It's crazy to kind of think about like the most famous shower scene where he rips the curtain open dressed as his mom and stabs this girl in the shower. And watching it, it's so lame. But I understand the time and what it was. Versus now we have Art the Clown sawing a chick in half, vagina to head with a hacksaw. Like, if you showed somebody a movie from today, back then, their heart would explode out their chest. They would lose their fucking mind. So it's always good, I think, to kind of go back and revisit some of the oldies. In the past, I've rewatched House on Haunted Hill. I really like the late 90s version of it. Sometime in the 90s, maybe early 2000s, they made one, and I really liked that one, and it scared the shit out of me as a kid. So a couple years ago, I went back and watched the original Vincent Price House on Haunted Hill. Because I think it's good to, understand and know your roots and where we've been and where we're going as a genre. And if you are watching this video, that means you also love horror movies. So I would recommend checking out Psycho. And for a roughly 65-year-old movie, it's a pretty decent movie. Like story and plot stuff, obviously there's some hokiness to it because they don't show anything too graphic, but I enjoyed it. I think it's worth checking out if you haven't seen it. Even if you have, and it's probably been a while, but I think it's worth checking out.